Have you ever felt like you're always the one reaching out, always the one making an effort? And yet, you're left feeling unnoticed and unappreciated? Well, it's time to flip the script. 1. Embrace your self-worth. Why is knowing your value the first step to getting the attention you deserve? Embracing your self-worth is like unlocking a superpower in the world of relationships. Think of yourself as a hidden gem, precious and unique. The moment you realize your own value, everything changes. It's not about being arrogant, but about knowing what you bring to the table. Start with small affirmations every morning. Look in the mirror and remind yourself of your strengths, your kindness, your intelligence. These aren't just words, they're the foundation of your newfound confidence. Remember, if you don't see your worth, how can you expect someone else to? This self-realization isn't just transformative, it's magnetic. 2. Cultivate mystery. How can being a little mysterious make you utterly irresistible? Cultivating mystery is like adding a dash of spice to your personality. It's not about being secretive or elusive, it's about revealing yourself in layers, leaving room for curiosity and intrigue. Start by sharing bits of your life and passions gradually. When you're asked about your weekend, instead of spilling every detail, offer a smile and a hint of something exciting you did. This creates an allure, making you an intriguing puzzle to be solved. Also, learn the art of pausing before responding. This simple act adds depth to your conversations, making each interaction with you a journey of discovery. 3. Prioritize your happiness. What happens when you start putting your joy first? Prioritizing your happiness is like choosing the VIP treatment in your own life. It's a powerful statement that says you are your first priority. Start by identifying what genuinely makes you happy. Is it painting, hiking, or maybe a quiet evening with a book? Dedicate time each week to these activities. It's not selfish, it's essential. When you radiate joy from doing things you love, you become naturally more attractive and engaging. This joy is infectious, it draws people towards you, including him. Remember, happiness is an inside job. By being joyous and fulfilled on your own terms, you become someone not just desired for attention, but admired for your zest for life. 4. Set boundaries like a boss. Why are boundaries crucial for earning respect and attention? Setting boundaries is like building a beautiful, inviting garden with a secure fence around it. It's not about keeping people out, it's about protecting your peace and respect. Start by being clear about what is acceptable and what isn't in your interactions. If something doesn't feel right, communicate it calmly but firmly. For instance, if you're not comfortable with last-minute plans, say so. It's about showing that your time and feelings are valuable. This doesn't push people away, rather, it attracts those who truly value and respect you. Think of boundaries as your personal guidelines that teach others how to treat you. Remember, when you respect your boundaries, others will too. 5. Cultivate interests outside the relationship. How does having your own passions make you more attractive? Having interests outside the relationship is like being a vibrant painting that's constantly adding new colors. It's not just about keeping busy, it's about enriching your life with diversity and depth. Start by exploring hobbies or interests that have always piqued your curiosity. Join a class, be it for pottery, coding, or salsa dancing. When you bring new experiences and stories to the table, you become more fascinating and dynamic. This not only keeps your life exciting but also shows that your world doesn't revolve solely around the relationship. It sends a powerful message. You're an individual with a rich, fulfilling life. This independence is attractive and shows that your happiness doesn't hinge on someone else's attention. 6. Master the art of nonchalance. What's the power of showing that you're perfectly okay on your own? Mastering the art of nonchalance is like being the cool breeze in a hot summer, refreshing and effortlessly attractive. It's about showing that you're completely fine with or without someone's attention. Start by focusing on your reactions. When he texts, instead of replying instantly, give it some time. Not as a game, but to show you're engaged in your own life. It's about having a calm, composed response to situations, whether he calls or not. This sends a subtle yet powerful message. Your world is full and satisfying on its own. This nonchalant attitude isn't about indifference, it's about confidence and self-assurance. It makes you intriguing and draws others towards you. Curious about this person who has content in their own skin. 7. Practice mindful communication. How can the way you communicate transform the dynamics of your relationship? Practicing mindful communication is like tuning an instrument to play the sweetest melody in your interactions. It's about being present and thoughtful in what you say and how you listen. Begin by really listening when he speaks, not just waiting for your turn to talk. Show that you're engaged by giving feedback or asking follow-up questions. When you speak, be clear and sincere. Avoid passive-aggressive tones or cryptic messages. This kind of communication builds a bridge of trust and understanding. It shows you're not just there to talk, but to connect. And when there's a disagreement, approach it with calmness and clarity, focusing on solutions rather than blame. Remember, the way you communicate can turn everyday conversations into moments of deep connection. 8. Focus on emotional availability. Why is emotional availability more alluring than constant availability? Focusing on emotional availability is like opening a window to let the fresh air of genuine connection into your relationship. It's about being present, not just physically, but emotionally too. Start by reflecting on your feelings and being honest with yourself about what you need and want. When you communicate with him, express your emotions clearly and openly. It's not about being overly emotional, it's about being authentic. Listen to his emotions with empathy and without judgment. This creates a safe space for both of you to share. Remember, being emotionally available doesn't mean you are always agreeable. It means you are present, understanding, and real. This level of emotional connection is rare and attractive, drawing him closer in a way no game playing ever could. 9. Use positive reinforcement. How can positive reinforcement shift his behavior towards you? Using positive reinforcement is like nurturing a plant, encouraging it to grow and flourish. When he does something you appreciate, let him know. This isn't about showering him with false praises, it's about acknowledging the efforts he makes. It could be as simple as thanking him for listening to you, appreciating his sense of humor, or acknowledging his thoughtfulness. Positive reinforcement shifts the focus to what's working well in your relationship, encouraging more of those behaviors. It's a cycle of positivity that builds a stronger bond. Remember, what gets appreciated, gets repeated. Your recognition and appreciation can motivate him to put in more effort, not because he has to, but because he wants to. 10. Be confident in letting go. What strength lies in being able to walk away if not appreciated? Being confident in letting go is the ultimate act of self-respect. It's recognizing that you deserve to be in a relationship where you're valued and appreciated. If you find yourself in a situation where you're consistently undervalued, it's time to reassess. Start by taking a step back and evaluating the relationship objectively. Are your needs being met? Are you respected and cherished? If not, it might be time to consider walking away. This isn't about giving up, it's about honoring your worth. Remember, letting go isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows you respect yourself enough to leave a situation that's not serving you. It's about making room in your life for someone who will appreciate and love you as you deserve. Your courage in letting go will lead you to the respect and love you truly deserve. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women. And we'll see you in the next video. With love.